Good evening. Welcome to the 2024 North Idaho State Fair YSS Goat Fitting and Showing Final Drive. We started out this morning with around 40 showmen. So first tonight we will work through the age group divisions, naming our champions in each age group. And then our age group champs are going to battle it out to come down one supreme showman overall champion. We're going to get started in just a minute. So I'd like to introduce for one more time our judge tonight, Brent Jennings. Brent's out of Raleigh, North Carolina. He works as an extension associate at North Carolina State University. He'll be judging our finals tonight. Give it up. Give it up. And out of Class 1, from the Prairie Wranglers, Bo Hatch.
Send the kid. You picked a song. Well, you're still hot.
And also out of Class 1, from the Prairie Wranglers, Knox Cecil. And our final Class 1 showman from the Ramsey Raiders, Emily Canehans. And out of Class 2, she's a Northwest Ranger, Lainey Tolman.
You got another one? You have another kid?
Yep, 2 more.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
From Class 2, from the Muddy Rascals, Ellie Brinkley. She's an independent out of Class 2, Layla Deeds. Ladies and gentlemen, there's your junior showman.
Well, I tell you what, folks, what an awesome way to start the evening off here. Incredible set. Give them a big round of applause. They deserve it. You know, as we get them back out here, I'm just going to tell you, I talked to these young people one-on-one when we came through the day earlier. I'm not going to spend a tremendous amount of time talking the strengths and the weaknesses of each one. I think that there's very good showmen out here that are presenting their animals at a high level. I will tell you, at this particular group, there's a pair of them at the top end, and I think they're both extremely talented in what they do. One of them is probably a little more relaxed, probably worked with them just a little better, and that'll be your champion. The other one probably is more intense, probably his position and posture is a little better. Maybe this dancing partner didn't want to work quite as well this evening with them. So, awesome set of showmen out here. I want to congratulate them all. I'm going to go out and shake their hand. We're going to start with the champion and work our way down. Let's give these young people one last big round of applause, if you will.
And your top 6 showman. In 6th place, we have Knox Cecil. Your 5th place finisher, Bo Hatch. Coming in fourth, Ellie Brinkley. And your third place finisher, Emily Canihans. And your reserve champion, Layla Deeds. And your 2024 North Idaho State Fair YSS Grand Champion Junior Showman, Lainey Tolman. So we're going to take a couple minutes to let these folks get their pictures taken before we start our next age group. It's an opportunity to thank a couple of our sponsors tonight. We want to thank the sponsor of the Jacqueline Barn, which is New Heights Roofing. We want to thank our Goat Show sponsor, Precision Gutters and Roofing. Want to thank our awards booster tonight. That's Livestock Boosters. They're providing all of the banners and buckles for tonight's finals. And ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for our intermediate age group. That's ages 11 through 13. Here are your class placers coming in. At a Class 1, she's an independent, Josie Nagel. Also at a Class 1, from the Northwest Rangers, Candice Eider. She's an independent, out of Class 1, Peyton Storley. Next we have a Northwest Ranger, out of Class 2, Marin Tolman. Also out of Class 2, from the Prairie Wranglers, Tristan Paffer. Out of Class 2, from the Sparkles and Spurs, Bristol Burnside. Ladies and gentlemen, your intermediate showman.
Well, I tell you what, folks, I knew it was going to be tough as we went through the heats today, and I fully expect the seniors to be quite challenging. But man, these kids, as you look down the lineup, they do an extremely high-quality job. They're good showmen. They get their animals presented at an extreme level. And again, there's some differences in them. You can tell there's a couple of showmen out here that are very, very talented. Their goats have give up. They've run out of gas on them, and unfortunately, that happens from time to time. So I want to just commend all of them. If you will, join me. Let's congratulate these kids. They did an incredible job out here. Give them a big round of applause. much like we said with the last group, I'm not going to get long-winded and talk about them. I do think there's one that just suits me awfully well in terms of their style and the way they get them presented. I'll go out and show you which one that is, and then we'll shake the hands in order. But if you will, one last big congratulations to all of them.
And your intermediate placers. In 6th place, Peyton Storley. Finishing in 5th, Bristol Burnside. Your 4th place finisher, Tristan Pafford. Our 3rd place winner, Josie Nagel. Your intermediate reserve champion, Marin Tolman. And your North Idaho State Fair YSS intermediate champion, Candace Eider. And just like with the last age group, we're going to give them a minute to take their pictures with the judge and with the banner. Hey, so while they're taking these pictures, just want to let everybody know that sunriselivestock.shootproof.com is the website for the pictures. They download them on there. You can go on there and get those pictures for nothing. I think the podium or the banner pics are up there as well. You can also find them on Facebook at Sunrise Livestock Services. That's Sunrise Livestock Services on Facebook and Instagram for your show photos. That gal's been out there all day long since this morning. She must have taken 1,000 pictures. There's bound to be some good ones on there. So also, just a quick reminder and a huge thank you to the Livestock Boosters. They donate all of our banners, all of our buckles. The Livestock Boosters are amazing at promoting and supporting our agricultural community. Their dedication to encouraging young livestock enthusiasts is truly appreciated. I don't know if you've had a chance to hold one of those belt buckles or not, but they are fantastic. You see a champ walking around with one, ask him to take a closer look. Here we go with our senior showman finalists, ages 14 to 18, starting with Class 1. She's a muddy rascal, Ariana Daniels. Class 1, out of the Ramsey Raiders, Matthew Green. From Class 1, she's an independent, Sam Spraker. Out of Class 1, Northwest Rangers, Ryan Piccioni. From Class 2, from the Prairie Wranglers, Ellie Berger. Northwest Rangers, Class 2, Sophia Zettner. Out of Class 2, from the Westwood Pioneers, Marissa Dreyfus. From Class 2, he's a Northwest Ranger, Hayden Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, your senior showman.
Well, folks, I knew when we went through the senior heats earlier in the day, they were our two largest heats that we saw. As we get them back out here, we got the most of them. And undoubtedly, at this point in the stage of their career, it's the deepest and most competitive set. I won't say the best showman because I think we got to bring them all back here and pick a supreme. But I think as a whole, these kids are extremely talented. And I want to commend all of you first and foremost because I think at this level in the game that you're playing in showing goats, you are all extremely talented. With that, we're going to put 5 of you in order, and 5 of you are going to be real happy, or excuse me, 1 of you is going to be really happy, and as we go down the line, you're going to get less happy, and there's going to be a couple of you that are going to get left out tonight. Guys, I'm not going to tell you, it's just personal preferences this evening. Whoever makes it, it's the little things, and I'll tell you, as parents, you stand on the outside, and your kids come out, and they say, well, what did I do right or what did I do wrong? They didn't do anything wrong. It's some subtle things for me that some maybe to others that I saw that I thought they did better. But showmanship, man, it's so subjective. It's so challenging to sort through. I wish it was an easier process because there's things that makes it so hard when you come out here to figure out who are the ones that get the most out of their animals, because every one of these kids, to be honest with you folks, at some point in time, either in division or out here now, there's about 4 of them that I thought could win. And at the end of the day, we're only going to have 1 winner, and that's the one that I thought had the most flawless run. They got their goats set every time right. The difference between your champion and reserve is when we ask them to go into motion. I think both our champion and reserve are the best propped up. When they stop them where they're at, their position, the way they hold the muzzles control, one of them's a little better in motion. Goat works just a little better. From there, 3, 4, and 5, I'm going to tell you, aren't missing the boat by any subtle things, whether the goat stood, moved a little bit. And now, I promise you, there's no harder time to show an animal than right this second when the judge is talking about you. But I promise you, I got my mind made up, good, bad, or indifferent. It doesn't make a whole lot of difference. I know which ones I like the best, and you could turn them loose now, and I still know which ones I like the best. So, guys, great job out here. I commend all of you. I know we got one more Supreme Showman to find, but with that, you guys give these seniors one last big round of applause, and I'll show you my favorites.
And our top 5 senior showman finishers, coming in 5th, Ryan Piccioni. Your 4th place finisher, Marissa Dreyfall. Coming in 3rd, Sophia Zettner. Your senior reserve champion, Ellie Berger. And your North Idaho State Fair YSS 2024 senior showman champion, Hayden Johnson. We're going to take a quick break for some pictures. Then we're going to come back and narrow our 3 age groups down to 1. All right, here we go. Time to find a supreme champion. Right here we have our champion from each age group. Starting out with our Pee Wee champion, that's Mrs. Brian Burnside. Briar Burnside. Coming in now, our junior champ, Lainey Tolman. Your intermediate champion, Candace Eider. And your senior showman, Hayden Johnson. 38, we're down to 4, but there can only be one supreme showman. Give him a hand, let him know you appreciate him.
All right, guys. Man, I'm pretty sure, I think if I understand correctly, this is the last thing I'm going to do. So I want to say a few words here, guys, and you guys on the front of these things right here, just take a break just a second. Relax. I promise you, like I said earlier, it doesn't really matter now. I got my mind made up who I like the best. But I want to just say a few things here before we pick a champion overall. And I said some words yesterday on the mic when we got ready to pick the champion goat because we had a big crowd. One thing I want to commend, not only these young people out here in the ring, but the folks ringside. Very rarely will we have as big a crowd for showmanship as we did for market, but kudos to you people for that. That means a lot to these young people, it really does. As I said earlier, this is my first time to the state here of Idaho, and man, what a pleasant event it has been for me. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the hospitality from everybody. You know, the thing that oftentimes we overlook, and You guys do an incredible job spotlighting these young people. And these guys are nervous out here right now. And honestly, I'm not too proud to say when you shine a spotlight on me out here, I get a little nervous too. I get a little jittery, and so they get that as they come through the gate. But kudos to all of you behind the scenes. The folks that put this show on, I've been all around the country, been blessed. Other countries judging shows. Man, the staff that puts this show on, absolutely rock stars, guys. You need to give them a round of applause. Absolutely. And I would be the first. If I started naming names, I'd leave somebody out, so I'm not going to do that. But you guys got a first-class event. You got awesome people. You got a facility here that's second to none. You guys are doing it right. I want to commend you one last time. I'm not going to get long-winded here. Man, we love this game. It's something we do. I like the livestock world. I've been involved with it since I was about 4 years old. It's my passion. It's what I know. It's what I do every day. My kids are involved in it. And again, like I said yesterday, there's kids that went 4th, 5th, or didn't get a handshake in the top 5, or didn't get pulled back. They're still having incredible life lessons through being involved with this project. And there's no doubt about that in my mind. I'm confident that these young people will be better citizens, be better, more fruitful in society when their time comes because of what they learn from this kind of a project, guys. So I wish you all the best as you continue down the road. I'm going to make one kid super happy, but what I hope you all understand is ultimately in a few years, you're not going to remember who won this banner, or who did or didn't. You're going to remember those other experiences when you're friends. I see all the motivational signs up around. You guys keep doing what you're doing. I wish you all the best. If you will, one last time for me, just give these kids one big round of applause and I'll show you my favorite.
Way from 38 down to 1. Your last man standing, your supreme champion, Hayden Johnson.